Yeah, so look, I'm getting my workout on, right? And while I'm working out, I'm listening to, I'm on YouTube listening to Skip and Shannon, boy. Oh my God. Now, if you want to hear some real basketball talk, the folk who I look up to on this basketball talk, man, Ticket TV, he got two channels, one Ticket TV, one called Pro Basketball Updates, and then Two Raw for TV, and he got another channel called Two Raw for Sports. But he spelled it with the number two and like the number four. So the number two Raw, then the number four Sports, and Two Raw for TV. Um, and I just start with them two, man. Like if you want to hear some real basketball talk, bro. And they don't talk football, but if you want to hear football, that's Polo Sports and Motivation. He talk a little football. And they keep it real, man. These see these people on TV, they got favorite players. They fanboys. They got favorite players, favorite teams, and they rock with those players and they rock with those teams. And everything they talk about is to benefit those players and those teams, man. You look at back in the day when they had Max on First Take. Max from New York. They always talked about the Knicks, talked about the Giants. And Stephen A. from New York, or lived in. I think he's originally from New York. Yeah, he originally from New York. They talked about the Knicks. They talked about the Giants. Stephen A. hate the Cowboys. Skip love the Cowboys. Skip talk about the Cowboys all day long. Skip like Tom Brady. They talk Tom Brady all day long. Stephen A. like Ben Roethlisberger and the boy from Wisconsin. They talked about them all day long. Shannon like the guy from Wisconsin. They talk about him all. They just talk about who who the fans. They don't talk about the game. They talk about the teams or the players. It's not about football. It's about Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, uh, Baker Mayfield. That show you they don't care about the sport. The fact that we talking about Baker Mayfield, who ain't did nothing, man. You know, and they'll talk. It's not about the sport. It's about the breaking news, or it's about that's what it's about, man. It's about what news is breaking. It's about who just said what on this podcast. And you got all these athletes going on these podcasts and jump running their mouth, bro. Like, since when is it okay for an athlete? Like, we ain't even talking about the game. I can see in the off season. If it's the off season, whatever. But I don't understand how Muggs is in the middle of the season talking on these podcasts and talking on these shows and talking to guys they could potentially play in the finals and potentially play in the playoffs. And these guys sitting together, podcasting and having interviews and shucking and jiving and, hey, listen, I ain't trying to tell Muzz what to do. I'm just saying, me as a fan of the game, to me it hurts just like WWE, man, right? WWE is not real. Like, it's scripted athletic events. But even the WWE knows that people got to stay in character, man. That's why you just now seeing Undertaker talking be normal since he retired. You never saw the Undertaker on a podcast when he was still wrestling because he had to keep up the dead man image. And we know Undertaker ain't dead for real, but that's how much he loved his industry. That's how much these wrestlers love their industry, is the lengths they'll go to stay in character, man. But these mugs these days playing basketball and jump, bro, even if that's my homeboy, y'all ain't finna know. We can kick it on the low. Now if we kicking it at a restaurant and somebody catch us on camera, bro, it is okay, they caught us. It is, I understand, whatever. But if I'm in the midst of a season, you not finna see me on nobody else's podcast or nobody else's show. It just ain't finna happen. It just ain't finna happen. Unless we on there talking junk. Now, if we on there talking junk, then yeah, but you ain't finna see me sitting there casually talking to you and all this kind of stuff, man. That's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. It ain't no reason why it ain't no reason why these guys should be, getting down like this, man. And then why I did this video originally was Skip and Shannon on there. They talking about what Shaq said. Shaq said that nobody fears LeBron, right? So Shaq said nobody fears LeBron. Now, Shannon's argument was the Celtics feared him. That's why they put together a super team with Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. Now, I'm going to debunk that. That team was not like, I think Kevin Garnett went there willingly, but Ray Allen was traded there. Now, that team wasn't looked at like the players got together. So can you say the Celtics organization feared LeBron? That's not what Shaq talking about. Shaq talking about the players on the court, man. He's not talking about Danny Ainge or whoever was the president of the Celtics at that time, man. Whoever the GM or whatever. He talking about the players, man, on the court. And they argued about this before. And J.J. Redick said he was scared of Shaq. I mean, he was scared of LeBron. But still, man, the thing is, Shaq, Shaq, he's just what we know what he's saying, but Muggs try to be real specific. Knowing a guy like Shaq, don't be getting into Shaq just be running his mouth, man. Ain't nobody scared of LeBron. That's all he's saying. So what he's saying is the intimidation factor that Muggs felt on some of the other greats, they didn't feel when it came to LeBron. And that's fine, man. That's fine. That's fine. And you can't say it's true. You can't say it's false. Shaq just giving his opinion, man. And Shannon all in his I vehemently, Skip, I vehemently agree. Calm down, man. Shaq is one of the greats in the game. He can give an opinion. Now you wonder all mad at Shaq when he said that that LeBron, something he said about, what did he say? A couple of weeks ago, he said something about LeBron. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, man. Shaq said the Lakers, if they trade LeBron, they'll never win another championship. Now, Shannon, where was you at when Shaq said that? So just a little while ago, yeah, I bet you was happy about that, bro. Yeah, you loved it. That right. That just warmed your soul to hear a Laker great say that they'll never win another championship without LeBron. But now when he come give his opinion on something else that you don't agree with, now you ready to tear the dang roof off the studio, man. Bro, that man can give his opinion, man. That's the problem, bro. Every time somebody get their opinion, oh, you a hater. Man, how dare you? Man, it's his opinion, man. He played in the NBA. I didn't play in the NBA. You didn't play in the NBA. So how do you know what Shaq knows? When Shaq say ain't nobody scared of LeBron, that man ain't thinking about Curry and these guys like that. They're not on that level. Bro, he talking about the KG. He talking about the Kobe Bryants. He talking about the Paul Pierces. He talking about the Dwayne Wades. He talking about the Tim Duncans. That's who he talking about, man. He not talking about Curry and Durant and these guys that all want to team up together. He not talking about them folk, man. He talking about the Chris Pauls. Chris Paul could have came to LA. He said no. He said y'all already won over there. Let me do my thing over here. He talking about the Carmelo Anthonys. Carmelo could have been teamed up with LeBron back when I was in high school. He turned the man down. And when I was in college, whatever, early, just left, whenever I think, okay, yeah, I had just got in college. Yeah, man, he turned that man down. So, that's what he talking about, man. Derrick Rose could have teamed up with LeBron. He ain't talking about these new school guys, man. He talking about them folk from back in them days, bro. Then another thing. And just how Shannon gonna use that argument, And see, Skip don't be trying to really shut that junk down. He just kind of be going along with it because who was LeBron scared of? So if the Celtics and the Warriors and all these people were scared of LeBron, Shannon, then who was LeBron scared of when he made a super team in the Miami Heat with the Miami Heat? So who was he scared of? So if you're gonna say Mug's scared of him, then he was scared of them because based on your logic, people make super teams because they scared of people. So that means LeBron, when he made the super team in Miami, who you scared of? Tim Duncan, Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, Paul Pierce, KG. He's so scared of Ray Allen, he went and got him, huh? So then when he went to the Cavaliers and made another super team with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, who was he scared of then when he went, got rid of Andrew Wiggins and brought in a guy that was averaging 30 and 20. Man, Kevin Love was getting 30 and 20, man. You know, that guy, who was he scared of when he would have got him, man? So, we got to keep the same energy, man. That's why I don't like about them fanboys. They don't keep the same energy. It's all good when it's somebody else. But when it come to their boy, they don't want to keep the same energy, man. You know, who was he scared of when he went to LA and could have rocked with the young boys? He had all the young talent. Brandon Ingram. Sitting here, Brandon Ingram put him out the playoffs, man. Yeah, he got rid of Ingram. Look how good Ball looked on the Bulls before he got hurt. Look how good Kuzma looked on the Warriors. He got rid of, not Josh Hart, you know, whatever. He probably could live without Josh Hart, fine, whatever. But them other boys look good. Julius Randle, look how good he was looking in New York. He would be really good if he, you know, that's Thibodeau. I have to get into that another time. I think that might be a lot of Thibodeau fault. But anyway, he got rid of all them young boys and went and got Anthony Davis. So who was he scared of when he said, "No, this ain't enough. I need the brow who ain't never did nothing before," and he went and got him. Who was he scared of then? Who was he scared of when he said, "Man, I got the brow and it still ain't good enough. Let me go get Russell Westbrook"? Who was he scared of then? Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry. That man scared of the folk. That man scared of the folk that don't even get no real respect, man. So hey, look, man. You know, it's craziness, man. Mugs don't keep the same energy. That's all, man. That's all life is about. Keeping the same energy, man. When you keep the same energy in life, good things will happen. People will love you. People will look out for you. People will have your back because they know you always going to be the same. But when you wishy-washy and want to use things when it benefits you and throw things away when it don't benefit you, man, people don't respect that, man. Now, yeah, the TV producers and all that junk, and the executive board members, yeah, maybe they like that junk. But to me, what's important is how the streets feel, bro. You know, that's who I care about. I don't care about, you know, what some folks sitting up in a suit, you know, sitting up in a suit ain't never cared about nothing but a dollar, man. I don't respect that junk. I respect the folks who care about the truth, the grit and the grind, man. Just how we got to get up and we got to fight every single day. We got to put on a show that ain't nobody gonna see. Every day, man, you got truck drivers driving all across this country, man, 5 weeks at a time. Then come home, see their family for 7 days, and be back on the road for another 4, 5 weeks. Come home for another 7 days, and then when you home, they calling you 2, 3 days early, trying to see if you can come on back out. You know, Mud's gotta go out there and grind like that. And these folks sitting up here getting paid all this money and can't keep it real, man. I can't just go out to my work and just create a super team, man, and make my job easy. I can't just walk up in that mug and say, I want him, her, and yeah, I want that, and just make it easy. No, bro, I gotta go out there and fight, man. I don't get to get full top pay and still make it easy. I gotta get whatever pay they gonna pay, and then I gotta fight for that. Like I said the other day, I had a little job, a little trip, and they told me what the price was the first time. Then I said, yeah, I'll do it the next couple times. Then they hit me up and said, oh, well, the next couple times it's gonna be a little cheaper. As soon as I say, nah, what that rest of that money at? Do you want to do it or not? That's what they told me. So, hey man, it's dog eat dog world out here with these mugs sitting up here making millions of dollars looking for the easy way out and not keeping it real. So that's all I'm saying, Shannon. You keep it real when it comes to football for the most part. Why you can't keep it real when it comes to basketball? That's all I'm saying. And Skip do the same thing when it comes to Kevin Durant and the players he like. He used to like Kawhi, but he done kind of got up off of Kawhi now, and he all up on KD. And he done the same. He do the same thing for KD. He don't want to tell the truth, and that's why Giannis gonna be all these. Stephen A. do the same thing for Steph and Curry. And what's gonna happen is Giannis gonna come in here and he gonna prove all these folk wrong, man. Giannis gonna show everybody. Him, Chris Paul, them the guys that really deserve some respect. Because you don't hear them crying and complaining and trying to join up with everybody and gang up on the league, man. But they don't get their respect. But they going to get it over here, man.